Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with a new project on the bench, the custom Holden Sandman from the original Mad Max by DDA Collectibles. Getting one of these in 24 scale has long been on my wanted list, so I was really psyched to see DDA come out with it. And right off the bat, we got a really impressive presentation here. We got some nice box art, we got H.J. Holden custom panel van across the bottom. We got some diagrams of some of the kit features. Side here. Got a couple of views of the car. Other side repeats what the bottom of the box had. And repeated drawings. On the back, we've got full parts breakdown, what you're going to be getting in the kit, including the metal parts, the stickers, and the decals up there. Flip it over here. We've got a hinged lid here with a strap to hold itself in the upright position. Move these for a minute, and you've got this actual textured surface, looks like a velvet box. And for those paper goods, first thing we've got is the decal sheet. And it's got a nice print for the side mirror there. It's got the panel for the other side and the tailgate. Also have some dashboard decals here. And for instructions, you don't get a sheet, you get a 32-page manual that breaks down everything, including decals, table of contents, exploded diagrams of things. Very, very thorough. And now opening the box to the kit proper. This is actually an inverted plastic tray. Everything kind of comes like this, and I say kind of because each parts tree was individually bagged, but nobody wants to deal with an unboxing video listening to this all the time. So I just opened everything up and put it back in the box as it was. Now moving on to the kit proper, and take a look at the body here. Generally pretty nice sharp work on it. Take a look at the cowl. See it's got some nice fine detail for the vent there. Nice sharp casting for the body contours. Around back we've actually got hinges on the tailgate. That's a nice touch right there. Look at the front fender. You can see that the gills are actually open. That's pretty nice. And you can see it does have some die-cast roots with the way that things are going to be mounted, but it doesn't look like they did anything too crude. The chassis is probably the weakest part of the kit because you can see it's got the one exhaust pipe molded in, but it does have duals, so you just have to see how that looks. It doesn't always work out so well. Got a bag of tools and screws here. So just in case you were short tweezers or a screwdriver, they include that. Also have a bag of vinyl parts. You got the distributor, the tires, and stuff for the top and the seats. And I've got mixed feelings. Normally, I do not like vinyl seats. They're a little too squishy, but these don't feel too bad. I'm going to have to see how they fit, but fingers crossed. And they also give you length of chain in there with Kundalini's hand tied to it.
Kundalini wants his hand back.
Oh, he can have it. I won't be using it on this build. And next up, we got a bag of clear parts. Here we've got the windshield, the rear window, headlights, marker lights, and the tail lights. And again, detailing looks pretty good. Don't see anything like swirl marks or weird casting I need to worry about. And next up we've got a parts tree that has the interior door panels, the hood, and the top half of the tailgate. And I don't know how well this is coming across, but we've got the bracing on the underside of the hood here, and that's definitely ghosting through to the top side. So that'll need to be sanded smooth before it can be painted. Next up, we've got some interior parts. We got the headliner for the cargo area, the headliner for the front passenger area. The dashboard looks pretty good, maybe a little bit flat, but not bad. And the floor pan, which that looks pretty good. I like the ribbed detail on the back. And next up, we've got two halves of the engine. You got the front cover, air cleaner, radiator, exhaust manifolds, intake valve covers, belt assembly, the firewall detail, and the engine bay itself. Yeah, that's a nice touch. That'll definitely make painting easier. And next we've got some chassis details. We've got the gas tank, and we've got a piece that has the cross member, lower A-arms, and part of the oil pan on it. And next up, we've got the side panels for the cargo area. And those look pretty good. We've got a surfboard and a couple of cans for the roof of the car. And they are hollow on the back side, so really can only fit one way. But that's okay, not bad. Now we've got the custom front fascia, the square cutouts for the headlights, and that's the roof rack. And that's cast with mounting pegs for everything to go on it. And next up, we've got our set of 4-disc brakes. And I don't know if it's because this is a shared kit with the Kingswood or not, but 2 sets of door handles. We also have the exhaust pipes and tips, side view mirror, rear view mirror, the wipers, and the second exhaust pipe. Next, we've got the front bumper, rear corner bumpers, got the rockers, and then the one thing of this kit that I don't care for, the grill, is they got that big hole cast in it for the wooden slat. I really wish they had just cast it totally stock. At any rate, got the 4 wheels plus the spare, and down there in the corner you can see the busted piece of slat that you're supposed to plug into the grill. And finally, on this parts tree, we've got one of the axle carriers, steering column. Let me straighten that out. There you go. The steering wheel. And over here we've got the hood hinge retainer, the other axle carrier, center console, pedals, and shifter. And should you want it, DDA also included a printed backdrop. Got it nicely protected. And yeah, you got that. So if you want to use it, you can. I'm not really seeing a big selling point in it, but to each their own. Now, it is a... No, let me get this out of the way. So, it is a mirror of the backdrop that they've got printed inside the box. So, I suppose if you want to do something with that, hey, knock yourself out. I've got a feeling that it's a reference that I'm just not getting. But the rest of the kit I am very impressed with. I'm very happy that this is finally available for us. And I will be building it pretty much box stock. I don't plan on really doing a whole lot of modifications to it. You saw it has ignition wires, so I'll do those. Might do something with the spare wheel, because that's currently molded with all of the lug nuts and the center cap in place, so that doesn't look quite right. Might just drill that out. I gotta fix the grill, because I don't like that they've included the hole for the slat. In all of this, that's really the only miss that I see at this point. Otherwise, the casting looks good, the parts breakdown looks pretty good. You can definitely tell that there's a certain degree of die-cast history here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. At the very least, it should make painting easier. So, I'm going to get started in on this. I will have an update on it next week. Check back then, and thanks for watching.